Good morning to all the students and welcome to Zoology online class. In the previous class, last week, which I had taken, I have completed up to the female reproductive system. Then let me start, that is gametogenesis. Let me start, that is the gametogenesis. So at first we should know what is the gametes. At first we should know what is the gamete. So gamete actually is the reproductive unit of the sexual reproduction. Gamete is the reproductive unit of the sexual reproduction, and which is, there is a cell having the, that is haploid number of chromosomes, that is N. That is the N. So in the reproduction in human beings, I have told you, in human beings only the sexual type of reproduction takes place. So under the sexual reproduction, gametogenesis is the first thing, or by which, that is, genesis means synthesis or the preparation by which the gametes are formed. So the gametogenesis is a process by which the gametes are formed inside the gonads. So first of all, we should know what is the gamete. Gametes are the haploid cell, where haploid cell, and it is the, that is the basic unit of the sexual reproduction or reproductive unit of the sexual reproduction. And so in our body there are two types of cell. One is somatic cell, another is the gamete cell. One is the somatic cell, somatic cells, and another is the gamete cells. Gamete cells. So what is the somatic cell? Soma means body, somatic cell, which is, that is 2n in number, first chromosome number, or it is a diploid in nature. But the gametes are, gamete cells are sperm and ovum. These are the sperm and ovum, which the sperm, that is, it is of the male, and the ovum is of the female. And they are all, that is, haploid. They are all haploids. So the process, that is, the somatic cells are present in all the parts of the body, where the gamete cells are formed inside the gonads. Inside the gonads. Gonads means, that is, the testis in case of the male and the ovary in case of the female. These are the gonads. So from the testis, the sperms are forming, and from the ovary, the ova are forming. So that is the process by which the sperm and ovum are forming in the gonads is called as the gametogenesis. So the gametogenesis is the first phase of the sexual reproduction, where the gametes are formed inside the gonads. So the gametogenesis means the process, synthesis. I have told you, genesis means synthesis, but by which, that is, the gametes are formed. So the process by which gametes are formed inside the gonads is called as the gametogenesis. It is very important subject, as in our body, that is, the all the cells are somatic cell. That is, these somatic cells are formed from one cell to another cell by the process of mitosis, by the process of mitotic type of division. But here, that is in the formation of gametes, that is here meiotic type of cell division is taking place. Meiosis is taking place. So that is the meiosis has the important role in the gametogenesis. So first of all, that is the gametes. I have told you the gametes are nothing but that is the sperm and ovums are the gametes. So that is gametogenesis is divided into two parts, that is the spermatogenesis and that is another is the oogenesis. Oogenesis. This by the process of that is the sperms are nothing but that is the head and the tail, and the ovums are nothing but that is a rounded in shape, that is the like this. Though the structures are different, whether the structure of the sperm and the structure of ovum are different, but and they are forming, this is the sperm is forming from the testis and the ovum is forming from the ovary. Though the structure is different, but the process of formation or the process of that is the formation of the sperm and the ovum follows the same phases, that is the gametogenesis. So as a whole, the gametogenesis includes three phases, that is whether it may be the spermatogenesis or the oogenesis. It that is has three phases. One is the phase of multiplication, and the phase of that is the growth. The second is the phase of growth, and the third phase is the phase of maturation. So that is they follow the same that is phases, that is the phase of multiplication, phase of growth, and phase of maturation. So whether it may be the spermatogenesis or the oogenesis, they follow the same phases like the phase of multiplication, phase of growth, and phase of maturation. Then is today I will start, that is the first phase is called as the spermatogenesis. First, that is I will start, that is under the gametogenesis, I will start the first phase that is called as the phase that is the spermatogenesis. That the spermatogenesis, so first of all we should know that is what is the spermatogenesis. The spermatogenesis is a process by which sperms are formed inside the testis. The process by which the sperms are formed inside the testis is called as the spermatogenesis, where that is the sperms having the haploid number of chromosomes, that is they are produced or they are formed from the diploid germinal epithelium of the testis. We know that is in the testis, I have told you in the previous class, that is the testis contains a large number of seminiferous tubules. And these seminiferous tubules having a layer of that is the germinal epithelium and a large cell, among them certain large cells, they are called as the Sertoli cells, and which are present inside the connective tissue, and in between the connective, that is the seminiferous tubules, some of the that is the endocrine cells are present. These are called as the interstitial cells, and these interstitial cells are called as the interstitial cells, and these interstitial cells are that is the producing hormone that is called as the testosterone. testosterone. And here the sperms are formed. So that is the process by which, that is the haploid gametes or haploid sperms are formed from the diploid germinal epithelium of the testis is called as the spermatogenesis. And it starts its formation during the, that is the puberty. It starts its formation, or it begins, or the spermatogenesis begins during the puberty, which is the age between 13 to 15 years, where the first formation of that is the sperms, is called as the spermarchy. That is called as the spermarchy. That is called as the spermarchy. That is called as the spermarchy. And here, that is it is a continuous process. It is a continuous process, and which is completed within the testis, which takes about 64 hours. That is, which takes about 64. That is which takes about 64. That is the hours, which takes about the 64 hours, days. That is, which takes about 64 days. Then another thing is that is the formation of sperma, or the spermatogenesis, divided into two parts or into two phases. Though it is a continuous Fourier convenient process, it is divided into two phases. One is formation up to spermatid, and the second one is the formation of sperms. Formation of sperms, or this can be called as spermiogenesis or spermatoleiosis. This is also called as the spermiogenesis or spermatoleiosis. Or we can say that is the metamorphosis of spermatid. Metamorphosis of spermatid. So first we will start, that is the under the spermatogenesis, we will start the first phase, that is called as the formation up to the spermatids. Formation, that is up to the spermatids. So the formation of spermatid, that is, it includes three phases. It includes three phases: the phase of multiplication, the phase of growth, and the phase of maturation. So at first, I have told you, that is at first, towards the beginning of the spermatogenesis or towards the puberty, some of the germ cells are enlarged. Some of the germ cells of the seminiferous tubules are enlarged and ready for the process of spermatogenesis. These are called as primordial germ cell. These are called as the primordial germ cells, or we can say that that is these primordial germ cells, and we can say that is otherwise called as the gonocytes. That is called as the gonocytes. It is otherwise called as the gonocytes. Then I have told you, that is the formation of the spermatid includes three phases: phase of growth, phase of multiplication, phase of growth, and phase of maturation. So at the beginning, some cells or certain cells of the germinal epitheliums are enlarged and they are ready for the spermatogenesis, and these cells, enlarged cells, are called as the primordial germ cell or gonocytes. It is called as the first phase is called as the phase of multiplication. Phase of multiplication. Phase of multiplication. Under the phase of multiplication, and this phase of multiplication is a purely mitotic process, is purely a mitotic process. Here the primordial germ cell or gonocytes having diploid number of chromosomes, that is divides and redivides to forms a large number of cells. It divides and redivides mitotically into a large number of cells. And these cells are called as the spermatogonia. Spermatogonium is the singular and spermatogonia are the plural. And all are that is diploid in nature. But these cells are of two varieties, the spermatogonia A and spermatogonia B. That is, some of them are spermatogonia A and some of them are spermatogonia B. And the spermatogonia A behaves as the stem cell. They again divide and redivide to forms further spermatogonia, but they will not proceed, that is, into the further, that is the process of the spermatogenesis. But the spermatogonia B, that is, it follows the next phase of the spermatogenesis, that is called as, that is the growth phase, that is called as the growth phase. So in the, that is the spermatogonia A, which are behaving as the stem cells, they divide mitotically and to forms a large number of further, that is a large number of spermatogonia, by which the number of sperms are in, that is huge, or the, that is the sperm numbers are huge. So that is the number of sperms is increasing. Here the that is the spermatogonia A, by the further division they may produce the A and also they may produce the B, where the A again behaves as the stem cell, B proceeds for the next, that is the phase, towards the next phase in the, that is the spermatogenesis. So anyway, that is in the this process, the second phase starts, that is called as the phase of growth. The phase of growth. The first one is called as the multiplication phase, and the second phase is phase of growth. Under the phase of growth, that is the spermatogonia B, that is enters into the phase of growth, not the spermatogonia A. Here, that is the spermatogonia, each spermatogonium enters into the, under this phase, that is each spermatogonia enlarges in size and it becomes double in the size of the spermatogonium. That is called as the primary spermatocyte. Primary spermatocytes. Here it is called as the primary spermatocyte. It is also diploid in nature. Here that is the spermatogonium enlarges in size, which is about double, in the size of the, that is the spermatogonium, and actually it enlarges by the accumulation of, that is the cytoplasm, as well as by the replication of DNA for the, that is the further cell division. So this is called as the primary spermatocyte. So under the growth phase, there is no division, there is no further divisions, only the cell enlarges to its double size in case of the human beings by the accumulation of cytoplasm as well as by the replication of the DNA, which helps in the further cell division. So in this way, that is, it is called as the growth, that is the phase of growth. Then the last phase is called as the phase of maturation. That is, the last one is called as the phase of maturation. And the phase of maturation is a meiotic type of cell division. Meiotic type of, where that is meiotic type of cell division occurs. In our body, the meiotic type of cell division does not occur at any place of the body, except the gonads like the testis and ovary for the formation of the gametes during the maturation, that is the phase of maturation. And we know that that is the meiotic phase or meiotic cycle, that is meiosis, having two parts, that is the meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. That is meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. The meiosis 1 is nothing but the reductional, and the meiosis 2 is nothing but that is the similar with the mitosis or equal type of division or equational type of division. So first of all, that is under the phase of maturation, the first meiotic type of division occurs, by which that is the primary, that is the spermatocyte divides into two secondary spermatocytes of haploid in nature. Here, that is the reduction type of cell division occurs, where that is one primary spermatocyte divides into two secondary spermatocytes. Two secondary spermatocytes. Then the two secondary spermatocytes, that is again they proceeds for the meiosis 2, and the meiosis 2, this is the meiosis 1 and this is called as the meiosis 2. Meiosis 2, and in the meiosis 2 is equal with the mitosis or equational division, where that is the daughter cell will be the haploid as because its parent cells are haploid. So under that is another, each secondary spermatocyte divides into two, that is spermatids. These are called as the spermatids. These are called as the spermatids, and they are all haploid in nature. So that is one primary spermatocyte, that is by the under the phase of maturation, that is divides into four, that is spermatids, into four spermatids. So up to this is the formation of, this is the phase, that is formation up to the spermatid. So let me, that is describe in brief. That is first the spermat, that is I have told you, the spermiogenesis is a process by which the sperms are formed inside the, that is the testis of the male, is called as the spermatogenesis, where the haploid gametes are formed from the diploid germinal epithelial cells of the testis, where it includes three phases: the phase of multiplication, the phase of growth, and the phase of maturation. Under the phase of multiplication, some of the, that is germinal epitheliums, which are called as the primordial germ cells, as because they are large in size and they are ready for the, that is the proceeding for the, or the process of entering into the process of, they are ready to enter into the process of spermatogenesis. They are called as the primordial germ cell or gonocyte. They undergo, that is by the repeated mitotic type of divisions, by which a large number of spermatogonia are formed. And these spermatogonia are diploid in nature, as these divisions are mitotic type, and these spermatogonia are of two types. One is B, another is A. And the A, that is spermatogonia A, behave as the stem cell, they divide and redivide to form further spermatogonia, as a result of which the number of sperms are, that is very large. And the spermatogonia, that is the B, proceeds, that is the, to the, or they enters into the next phase of the spermatogenesis. But the spermatogonia A, that is behave as the stem cell, divide both A as well as B spermatogonia. Then the spermatogonia B enters into the phase of, that is the growth, where the no division takes place, further division, that is does not occur. Then only, that is the spermatogonia enlarges in size, and that is called as the primary spermatocyte. As it enlarges in size, and in man its size becomes double, and where the amount of cytoplasm as well as the replication of DNA takes place. Then after it proceeds the primary spermatocyte proceed towards the phase of maturation. Under the phase of maturation, it is purely a meiotic type of cell division having two phases, that is meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Meiosis 1 is reductional, where the 2n number of sperm, that is the diploid number, that is the diploid nature of this primary spermatocyte divides, each primary spermatocyte divides into 4 spermatids, haploid 4 spermatids by the two phase, that is meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. And the first, the meiosis 1, it divides each primary spermatocytes divide into 2 secondary spermatocytes and they are haploid in nature. Then each secondary spermatocytes divides into, that is 2 spermatids. In this way, that is 1 primary spermatocyte divides into 4 spermatids. So up to this is the formation of, that is the spermatid. Then the next phase I will start, that is called as the formation of sperms.